she said it laughing. It's my birthday, she joked, twirling her phone in her hand. I want to try a new size. I remember smiling back like an idiot, not fully processing what she meant. I thought she was talking about clothes, shoes, something harmless. She kissed my cheek, grabbed her purse, and said she'd be late. That was the last normal moment of my marriage. She didn't come home that night. At first I tried to be calm. Birthdays make people reckless, friends drag you out. Bars turn into after-parties. I told myself not to overthink it. At 2 a.m., her location showed a hotel across town. At 3 a.m., her phone went silent. At 6 a.m., I stopped lying to myself. She came back the next afternoon, glowing in that way people do when they think they got away with something. New dress, new confidence, new distance. Happy late birthday to me, she said lightly, slipping past me toward the bedroom. I followed her. Who was he? I asked. She froze. Just for a second. Then she sighed like I'd inconvenienced her. Why do you have to ruin everything? She said. It was just for fun. I needed to feel desired. Young. Different. Different. That word landed harder than any insult. She didn't apologize. She didn't deny it. She sat on the bed and said the line that ended everything. You're safe. Predictable. I wanted something bigger. That's when I realized she didn't think I'd do anything. She thought birthdays came with immunity. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I walked out of the room, grabbed my keys, and left. Not to cool down, but to prepare. By the time I came back that evening, I wasn't her husband anymore. I was a man who had seen the truth clearly for the first time. I spent the night gathering receipts, messages, hotel confirmations, the little jokes she'd sent her friends about upgrading. I backed everything up. Screenshots don't lie, even when people do. The next morning, I gave her a gift. She thought it was jewelry when she saw the box on the table. Her face actually softened. She sat down, smiling. Inside the box were printed screenshots, neatly organized. On top, a single page. You said you wanted a new size, so here's a smaller life. She went pale. What is this? She snapped. This, I said calmly, is everyone finding out who you really are. I'd already sent the truth to her parents, her siblings, the friends who had encouraged her, the affair partner's girlfriend, and her workplace, because cheating with a client tends to matter when HR gets involved. Her phone started buzzing immediately. She screamed. She cried. She accused me of humiliation, cruelty, revenge. I let her finish. Then I handed her the second gift, an envelope. Inside were eviction papers and divorce filings. The house was mine, the lease, the mortgage, the accounts, mine. I'd handled that for years while she handled fantasies. You can't do this on my birthday, she said, voice shaking. I looked at her evenly. You chose the date, I replied. I just chose the ending. She packed that night. Not dramatically. Quietly. The confidence she'd walked out with the night before was gone, replaced by disbelief. She kept saying she never thought I'd go this far. That was the problem. She never thought I'd go anywhere. The affair partner disappeared the moment consequences showed up. Blocked her. Denied her. The new size couldn't carry real weight. She begged a week later. Said she'd made a mistake. Said it was just one night. Said birthdays mess with people's heads. I told her something she still doesn't understand. Cheating wasn't the worst part, I said. Thinking I'd accept it was. I didn't destroy her life. I stopped financing it. Now, every year when my calendar hits that date, I don't feel anger anymore. Just clarity. She wanted something bigger. I gave her something real. A reminder that confidence without character shrinks fast, and that the most brutal revenge isn't shouting, violence, or cruelty. It's calmly showing someone the door and locking it behind them.